Okay. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45-minute to sack a Frisco. True player, never go out like the get low. Knees still working, shoulder still working. Feet working, feet working. I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax, deeds. Got the keys, open up the doors. Home team, this ours. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet, nigga. Hey. I don't think they heard me. Look, I said I got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Huh? Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stop. Okay. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45-minute to sack a Frisco. True player, never go out like the get low. Knees still working, shoulder still working. Feet working, feet working. I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax, deeds. Got the keys, open up the doors. Home team, this ours. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet, nigga. Hey.
Edwards drinks right now.
I don't think they heard me. Look, I said I got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here
Kobe
was just
number.
a mall.
CEO Nico here on a Friday night with Jose Akbar, aka
Halo,
aka
Deadly,
aka
Dutch,
aka
Dutch City,
aka
Dutch Cuts.
how many AKAs you got, man?
You know.
We locked in live from the field, number 24. Friday, we getting a kind of a late start, but it's all good. We appreciate everybody for tapping in. We was really just watching the end of that game. That's really what we was doing.
Had to
Right.
watching that game.
End of that game was it's interesting. As much as I said that
Okay, see,
as much as I said that I wasn't gonna watch the finals, the games have been pretty exciting.
I said on, I think it was like 2 podcasts ago when we first started talking about it. I said the first game made it with Halliburton, that last second heroics made it where people are going to want to watch the finals. And yes, of course, I think the NBA has had a little increase in the finals watch. I believe so.
Got you.
You know, so
Got you.
if we're watching it, can guarantee everybody else had their heads a little turned, you know, had to go see what's happening.
For sure. I don't know if your mic is working.
Test. Y'all hear me?
Maybe you just talking hella low.
Oh, maybe yeah. Hold on. Am I getting it in? Right there. There you go.
Yeah,
Right there.
There you go.
Like that.
Yeah. He
Okay.
talking low. That's what it is. Let me turn the mics up.
Yeah, turn the mic up, man. Turn them up. Turn my shits on. I do.
Okay, so go back to what you were saying. You're saying that it was exciting.
Yeah, but I told you game one that was gonna happen. It was gonna happen. Everybody's gonna tune in to see what was gonna happen next. And sure enough, each game has been very different. And they've been very watchable. Like I was saying over at your house, we were over here watching the game, cutting your hair, and like, yeah, couldn't you almost got your head messed up.
No, it's definitely an interesting game. Came down to the wire, but
yeah,
really,
I didn't like the ending. Sorry. No, I wasn't rooting for OKC. I'm going for Indiana.
But really, how it ended was exactly how I thought it was going to end. Because according my
theory,
my forecast for the series is 4-2 OKC. So now we had 2-2, right?
Going back to Oklahoma.
So now we had 2-2. So
they're gonna split there. He's going game 7 now. I told you game 7 last one. It's going to be a toss up. Really. Brought it back, y'all. I brought it back for game 7, and then I think game 7 is probably going to be the most watched NBA Finals of all time. I believe that will be the case.
No, because the number shout out TKFW in the chat definitely is there's a very exciting series, huh? Now tell me this: did you think it was going to be an exciting series from the beginning? I didn't think it was going to be a very exciting from the beginning, but here we are.
I didn't believe in either team to be an exciting team at all, and it was like who? Like it was like you just don't know any team, any name besides the Warriors or Lakers,
right?
Those teams have been winning. Miami, and that's not one of those teams. They're not one of those teams, but they have shown grit and grind, and here they are in the finals. And I do salute both teams for being where they are, deservingly.
Yeah,
I still want Indiana to win.
When we got to the third quarter, and the Pacers were up, I started thinking, coming to the realization that for a second, the Pacers could actually win the championship. It's looking like it. And of all the players in the league, who would have thought in the teams that it would be the Pacers to win the championship with Tyrese Halliburton? Not to hate on him at all, but wow.
I was saying the same thing. I'm like, who is Halliburton? Didn't hear of him until this year.
No way, that's a lie.
And I'm a ball fan.
What you mean? He was on the Sacramento Kings.
I didn't follow the Kings.
Hell no.
They traded Sabonis.
They traded
to get him.
They did.
Made no sense.
They traded
on either side. So it's like
No, it did because they had De'Aaron Fox.
So I'll just say for Indiana, they got the better of the trade then because now they're in the finals. Sabonis says they have not, but have they even gotten the playoffs? What I think once.
Sack.
Yeah, Sack.
They did that the year when they beat us.
So that was in the bubble, not the bubble.
When they beat the Warriors.
That was in the play-in. That was a play-in.
They beat them playing and they went to the first round of the playoffs, right?
And lost.
Yeah. So 2-2. What was your? You went to Pacers in 7 after you switched it up.
Yeah, I switched it up to Pacers in 7.
Okay.
I said the Pacers in 6. Then I was like, okay, and that was after they won. And I was like, Pacers. And I was like, and I said, no, they're going 7. I had a funny suspicion. I even said last episode, I said this, in Oklahoma, they sneaky team, and more, they could do something like that. They had a 12-point comeback.
Who?
The Oklahoma in the last 2 minutes of the last fourth quarter.
Yeah.
They went on a 12-0 run and they never looked back.
Okay, see? In this game.
This past game. Yeah.
They always come. I knew they was gonna come back.
I was hoping they weren't gonna have I was hoping that the Indiana defense would just do something, but there's a few plays that I found questionable. The Shai Gilgeous-Alexander
foul.
He pushed off. And he pushes off so hard, he tripped his own self. That's what the hell he did. But he gathered himself to get an open shot. I'm still, it was Nembhard that was guarding him, right?
Yeah, Nembhard usually the one who be guarding.
And he was guarding. I'm thinking that when he stumbled, he had enough time to gather to block that shot And then I was sitting there saying to Bijan earlier, I was like, yo, like Oklahoma, they say they they're defensive. No, they're a reaching ass team. And I don't understand how the league just the refs let them. They're always slapping. There's a play where I said Halliburton did a beautiful layup. He did a reverse layup, and you saw it as he's driving to the hole.
Oh, I saw that one.
Hartenstein is grabbing his arm, blatantly holding his arm. And you're not calling fouls? I don't understand.
It's the finals.
I know. Well,
no soft fouls.
Well, let's have it on both ends. And they're at home, so let's get the home calls.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's basketball, but you saw that play too. He blatantly he's holding his arm, pulling back as he's the layup.
Yeah.
That just made no sense. That made no like that. Okay. That wasn't a soft foul. He pulled him and damn near almost in there as he's going up.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, what's going on with these refs? I don't understand. It's just like I said, you call me Oklahoma City hater if you want to. I don't give a damn, but I'm just saying the scrappy team, they're a reaching ass team. That's reaching as hell. Watch every part, and every time they guard somebody, they're slapping and grabbing.
Every time what?
Every time they do a trap, slapping and grabbing. And you don't see the refs calling the foul every time. They'll get it like 1 every 4 times they do it. They do a trap.
Yeah.
And they trap literally every play.
Yeah.
So they're fouling every play. And they're calling it 25% of the time.
25% of the time?
My numbers don't lie, nigga.
25% of the time.
I'm gonna hit my spot on that one. Shit. Them Okies and shit. They probably doing some of that snuff while they playing.
Ooh.
The players.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Shit, they know that chewing tobacco. Probably spit on the court.
Oh, okay, see.
Mm-hmm. They're Okies. They're Oklahoma. Okies.
I didn't know that's what they was called.
Yeah, they're called Okies. I told y'all when I was living out there, I had to deal with them.
Oh, you lived in Oklahoma? Okay.
I sure did.
What?
Lawton, Oklahoma.
When?
I had school.
Service?
Yeah, I had school out there.
Got you.
Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Lawton, Oklahoma. Get busy with it, dog.
How was that?
Fort Sill was the shit.
Oh, yeah, you was obviously on base.
Yeah, on Fort Sill, not base, Fort Sill.
What's the difference between a base and a fort?
We're the Army. We're not soft-ass Air Force.
Got you.
So we do forts, we do forts and camps.
Okay. That makes sense.
We really out in the field like that. But Fort Sill was crazy, man. Strippers, and that's, they had the, shout out to that, the impact zone. So, you got the NCO club, but we had the impact zone, which is like that. That's where everybody used to, party at, the club thing, they had strippers and all kinds of shit there. It was crazy.
Come on, man. Let's keep it PG, brother.
As you say, nigga. Okay.
Come on, man. I didn't say brother. Let's keep it.
I'm just saying, impact, that was, out there was crazy,
Yeah.
So I got that, blowing shit up, blowing up half cities. Got bullets, 93.4 pounds and shit. Shooting them 155 howitzer millimeters, man.
And this wasn't basic training.
No, this is school. So the things I had to do for school.
Got you.
Yeah.
For school.
Yeah.
Which was,
it's called AIT.
Okay.
So after you do basic training, you go to AIT.
Something in training.
Advanced individual training.
Okay.
So that's so whatever school you got, mine was 13 Echo, which is Cannon Fire Direction Specialist, Field Artillery. I basically like satellite for the howitzers, which you would recognize as tanks. We call them howitzers. We're bigger than tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Tanks shoot like basic grenades. We shoot bullets big as people.
Got you.
And manual load and boom, manual fire, boom.
Okay, so as we speak about this, let's switch directions. What do you feel about the? You saw what was going on. Obviously, I'm half Persian.
Riots. Okay,
no, not the riots. The Israel and Iran.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. That's what's it? Netanyahu? Is how you say his name?
Who's that? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't super been tuned in. I kind of been running
Prime Minister
and stuff. Oh yeah.
I guess his from what I understand, I haven't really followed it, but from what I understand, he's kind of I'm not going to speak on it because I don't really know. I haven't did my homework. I just read over some things over the past few days, and I saw the airstrikes and all that today and all
Yeah.
that. I thought that was kind of crazy. I'm like, man, it's just, and I'm like, damn, all this war everywhere. I'm like, is there still war in Ukraine? War's popping off everywhere now. It's just ridiculous time right now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad and not glad at the same time for not being in service, because when things could go like this, you ready to rock and roll. But at the same time, me being a civilian right now, it's just like I feel like I'm just neutral and all that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want I really don't want my family, my friends involved, but at the same time, my family and friends are all mixed races and got people, their parents or grandparents, somebody from different countries and all that, and I support and understand them and all that. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
Just like this immigration bullshit. It's just like I was watching the news, talking to a friend last night, and they having all these ICE raids in Sacramento at Home Depots and shit.
That's crazy.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, I guess I can't go get my labor no more, I guess.
Well, that's what I was going to say too. I was talking to wifey and I was like, do you think that it's a coincidence that like the ice thing was happening and all our attention was on that, and then all of a sudden it's Israel bombs Iran like that? Because we're allies of Israel, correct? If I'm not mistaken, we're allies of Israel, and they were just kind of saying that anything that kind of Israel does, we're kind of in line with, or you know what I mean?
Trump is aligned with.
So, like, was that to get our attention there so this could happen over here type of thing? Because I feel like stuff like that be happening. You know what I mean? Or, I mean, it could just be a coincidence.
The world got Kansas City shuffled. That's what happened.
Yeah.
That is exactly what happened. Exactly. Got you looking one way for something else to happen in the other.
That's what I'm saying.
That's just the trick of the trade of all that with politics. That's all they do and things of the world. That's what just happens. They're like, okay, you know what? Let's get everybody focused on basketball right now, and in these finals, and then boom, something else happens. Like unfortunately, I had to change the subject because it just came to my mind real quick. But I want to give a special shout out and prayers for the individual on Tuesday who took his own life over at the Lighthouse in Suisun. I could extend my condolences to your family and friends. That was crazy, and I wish that whatever it was that was troubling you didn't trouble you. But and the police and paramedics, thank you guys for trying to do your best and all that. Thank you. And that's all I want to say on that. Suicide is not. Please, if you have anything going on with with those suicidal ideations, please go seek help immediately. Please talk to family, friends.
Definitely reach out to somebody. Don't feel like you are
somebody on the
all
street,
alone.
Whoever it is, just somebody could be walking on the street. Somebody who you don't know. Just tell them what's going on with you. Say something.
For sure. Don't, because your mind is very powerful. Like, you could definitely block yourself in mentally.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've all had it at times of mental breakdowns, depression, and from my experience, one of the best ways to deal with that is get out and get moving. You got to get out and get moving. The more and more you stay confined and stay in that kind of dark place, it's kind of hard to get up out of that, right? And you gotta.
I like more, for you just get it off your chest.
Yeah, talk to somebody.
Get it off your chest.
Talk to somebody.
When you get off your chest, you can move a hell of a lot easier and better. Just getting off your chest is enormous.
For sure.
And the first step is recognizing. So recognize you have a situation on yourself, and please, when you recognize that, go get help.
For sure, and there's nothing wrong with getting help. And even as men, sometimes we feel like we can't, it's kind of wimpy or it's kind of, soft to, show your emotions or speak to somebody about what you're feeling. But I mean, if you got loved ones, which everybody has loved ones for the most part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Reach out to them, but also, not to say like and be insensitive, but it's kind of selfish sometimes when you take yourself away or something, you do something like that from your loved ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
especially if you got kids.
Not letting Father Tommy. I think the guy was like 36. He's from Antioch or something like that. But still, it's just
And we're not speaking to his situation at all.
Nah, because
'Cause we don't know the situation, but we're more so speaking just in general.
I had to say something because of I am class of 1996, and if people remember, that was like the year of all the suicides, and there's a few of them, if not all of them, who I knew personally, all that. So that touched me right there, and I'm like, I pull up just go cut some hair, and they're like, yeah, I see the police, and they're spraying the man's brains and blood off the lighthouse,
Damn.
and that is like, and crazy is like 20 minutes later after people left after spraying, tourists are walking by it like nothing ever happened.
That's how it be.
Like
It's
the body,
crazy.
like the man just died a few hours ago.
Life goes on.
The man killed himself at 11:36. 2:30, tourists is already walking by taking pictures. It was just taped off.
That's insane. Life goes on.
Yeah, that's true.
Life gonna keep moving.
And that just tells you how everything just is gonna keep going after you're gone. So don't take yourself out.
Yeah, definitely. If there's any
Wait for God to do it. Wait for Father Time to do it.
Yeah, everybody's situation is different, but definitely be reach out. There's definitely hotlines and stuff that you can call. There's always someone to talk to. There's always someone there with an open ear. So, definitely.
I believe the number 611, I believe.
There you go.
611 or 411.
Okay. Yeah.
Then there's numerous 800 numbers,
There you go. And I mean, you used to work in telecare.
Right? Sugar Health Facility.
So,
yes, sir, did.
So
had to deal with that also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dealt with them. I'm not gonna say crazy, but I was people off their medications I had to deal with. Yes.
Yeah, just mental health is very, very like
stressful and fun. There's not one day I worked there I didn't come home with a story. Not one day.
Yeah.
Or stories. Because that was just a job that it was just crazy.
For sure.
Shout out Pico for working with me. Rest RP, my brother.
RP Pico, for sure.
Pico was there working with me, man.
For sure.
Bakari. Shout out Bakari. Was I'm trying to remember your handle, Bakari. BG Got Hands.
Okay.
Yeah, BG Got Hands, my dude right there.
Yep. Shout out. Anybody that's in that type of field where they're helping people, or what do they call them? Healthcare workers?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. My hat goes off to y'all. It's definitely I'm sure it could be overwhelming at times.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it could be probably underpaid at time, underpaid, overwhelming. Underpaid, overwhelmed.
Especially in a small facility like that, 16-bed facility, like you had a big place like a Napa, yeah, you getting them checks and cheese and all that, but telecare wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Still got paid though.
Shout out to all the healthcare workers out there.
Yeah, for real.
We appreciate y'all. Y'all are angels. Really caring for people. I mean, I know there's some bad apples.
Yeah, sure is. Got stories about them too, so
right?
Yeah,
And I ain't gonna lie, I'll be seeing on like Twitter and stuff and like that. They be like the healthcare workers, like nurses and all that. They're like the worst ones. They be cheating like a motherfucker. Like relationships, like they be sleeping with everybody, like each other, sleeping with everybody. Is that one of the worst professions? I think the other one was, oh damn, man. Let me wait for Cheese to get here because that's a good ass topic right there. The other one was COs.
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 I mean, I would just say that the nurses and
COs.
My
women COs.
COs.
Would you date a woman CO? They said women COs is the worst. They said they definitely cheating on their men.
You probably know. I got inside scoop. I have inside scoop.
So there we go. That's what I'm saying.
I'll let it be known. You got that good mouthpiece. You locked. I've been in prison. I did the time in there and then had to deal with. I didn't heard about certain female COs, and from when I was locked up, I was always with somebody on the outside. Now, to get special treatment, Yeah, I played my cards right. I sure did. Because I got everything in prison but me some booty. Yeah. I mean to say it in that way. No cheeks, nothing.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
yeah, I had a homeboy. he from Compton. My boy Trey. And we was in Solano over here in Vacaville. And at a school, oh my goodness. I know exactly who it is.
keep it cool, man.
I'm not. Moved to that building. But long story short is he got when he paroled, he gave the address of one of the teachers from the school that's in the prison, and she ended up getting he ended up going back to prison for a violation for them dating. But I guess he was smacking while we was in prison. So it does happen. And that was just one of the prisons. That's just one story. I got a few of them.
So yeah. Okay. So with that being said, would you date a female CO off of CL?
Never. Never.
Never.
A female cop, never.
But see, cops is different. Cops is different.
Nah.
Cops is different. I'm more so talking about a CO based upon her them being around men 24. Well, how many hours they? You know what I'm saying?
16 hours. 8-hour shift, and they work a double.
They're basically there. They're basically there more than they did with you.
And that's something that they all say when you're locked up. They all say that we're here with you more than we are at home. They do say that, and that's just it's just real. They're there 8 hours of the day, and then they go home for what? 8 hours of sleep. But they're like with their spouses, their husbands for what? 2 or 3 before they go to bed to come right back do the same thing with us.
That's what I'm saying.
You know.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah,
Would you trust that?
Personally, for me, that's just like I never got married in the military for a certain reason. Shoes finally up in this mother chucker, man.
He late.
Too, man.
Late, man.
It's smelling like the
spark it up, man.
That's what it is. I was about to say. It's smelling like the devil's lettuce in here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you get through there?
I should be able to.
Not me. I just had the craziest Charlie horse last night, and I ain't had a Charlie horse in years. Woo! That shit hit me last night.
Hit you hard,
man. It was crazy.
You getting old, baby.
You know what the old people know. OG say, but eat you some bananas, baby.
Yeah, bananas? Eat you some bananas, man.
Potassium.
Gotta do it, man. Eat you some bananas, man.
Yeah, when you be getting Charlie horses?
Nah, but I be getting well, I guess a Charlie horse, I be cramping.
Yeah,
cramping.
But it's kind of the same thing as a Charlie.
Sleep or when you
I just like when I move like not too fast. Like just certain movements give me a cramp, and I gotta be like, oh, I can't do that. It's because I'm old. I'm an OG.
You stretching?
No, I like when I've been recently taking walks and shit, and I've been stretching. Yeah, I ain't.
Okay, so you walked in. We was talking about
COs that we don't trust.
We was basically talking about
COs,
female
professions.
Females, you don't trust female COs?
No,
but keep going. My bad.
Professions where you can't trust your girl if she's in that profession because they be cheating. So I started. We was talking about healthcare workers, and I heard nurses and all them. It'd be a whole lot of that going on.
So
RNs and shit.
Yeah. And then I switched to. I had also saw that female COs is the worst.
The worst?
They up there.
Well, it's hard. It's harder for a female CO, so I can't give it to a female CO.
What's harder?
To fuck with the nigga. To fuck with
in the jail?
Yeah, to fuck with whoever they're trying to fuck with. Nigga, it's hard. It's cameras. It's 1,000. It's what is it?
Niggas,
40 to 50 people per dorm.
Okay, so what you have sometimes is where you get
more water. Yeah, I need more water for sure.
Put down, like, say you got to go get your ducket to go to the medical or something, or you got to go talk to your counselor. There's all kinds of ways, bro. Believe me, I've been in prison.
No, I'm not saying that. In California, it's way harder.
It's way harder.
Way harder. So your theory, I'm giving that more to South Carolina, Atlanta.
Okay,
Alabama.
They're a little different than it is out California.
But
California, you got different.
I'm not gonna say his name, but you're giving it straight to the CO. One of my boys just.
Shout out if he does in the back.
My boys just knocked the
in the chat.
Aramark lady.
Oh,
Shout out.
Oh, shout out, folks. You see, I'm live.
You said
nigga.
what?
One of my boys just knocked the Aramark lady.
Aramark, what's that?
It's you never been there.
The uniform lady.
Commissary.
You're talking about the uniform lady.
Yeah, Aramark. No, Aramark is commissary, but it's also like uniform, like at freaking oil change place because they do that too. But in jail, Aramark runs the commissary, the uniforms, the
civilians married to female CO. No, that's the question.
The soups, Aramark run because it's like that in Vegas for sure, and it's also like that in Solano County.
So they run PIA then.
The commissary.
Yeah, because like all PIA.
What's PIA?
Prison Industry Authority. That's.
I ain't never been to the pen, cuz you on a whole nother level.
I know ins and out.
You on a whole nother level, cuz.
Yeah, I don't know a civilian.
I'm pin wise over here.
Trusting them sluts be fucking other COs. Yeah, see?
For sure.
Yeah,
see everybody. See the
we
men know.
Yes, we know. We know. That is the truth.
Civilians married to she can be scrapping the inmate. Them from the other COs. I as a man, I don't know if I could date a
blue leaf, man, blue leaf, blue sticks, man, blue leaf chopsticks, man. Go fuck with my boy. But keep going.
I'm obviously married, but I couldn't date a female CO.
So if Miranda was a CO, you couldn't do it.
I mean, that's my wife. I don't know.
So if Miranda was a CO, could you do it?
Damn, come
that's
on.
But it's an iPod. Yes or no, nigga?
Yes or no, nigga?
That's a crazy question.
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
That's my wife. I'd marry her no matter her.
So if it was your wife, yeah.
So yeah, your wife. Right now, she go to work at San Quentin right now, 8 hours a day. She working doubles, nigga, 3 days a week.
I don't know if I'd be attracted to a CO though. I ain't gonna lie.
See, exactly.
There's someone that's like.
And literally, I was driving
like that.
I was driving home.
But you do got to be tough. Because the female COs got to be 2 times tougher than the niggas.
For sure.
I was cooking.
Maybe mentally too. Also mentally.
Mentally too. Because I was cooking a soup in the bathroom. Because I was in a dorm. You feel me? So I'm cooking a soup in the bathroom where I use hot water to get it hot. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I prop my soda on the water so the water just keeps going.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And the male COs, they don't give a fuck. They're just pushing through, doing their count, just chilling. They don't care. The female CO is like, hey, no, niggas is Las Vegas. The female CO is like, hey, get that water off, get that off the water spout. You're using too much water.
Oh man.
The world is going to be dry of water because you keep just running the water. You know what I'm saying? So females be 2 times more extra than the males. The males don't give a fuck. They just do their rounds. The female, she come in and stop. And then it's like, you can't even really take a regular shower when the female on deck. You know what I'm saying? Which means on the deck, and she could see males just roaming. You know what I'm saying? Because they'd be like, oh my God, Carter, you freaking showed me you're behind. You got to go to the hole. Damn. You didn't come out with a towel. But if it's a male there, you can wiggle, you know what I'm saying? You can come out, dry yourself off, go to your cell. But with a female, she's like, no, Carter, you came out the cell. You came out the bathroom and dried off your fucking shoulders. And I could see your ass crack. You got to go to the hole.
Damn.
So CO's got a crazy job, but let's see. When I think about it, what's a profession that I wouldn't want my female to do?
I do agree with you earlier about that. Sorry about that.
Don't trip.
No, because I was in the
medical field
thing and all
that.
Yeah.
And they,
you know about what I was doing. So yeah, I agree. Like, yes, it is rampant, and especially in the nursing field, yes, it is rampant. Nurses, yes, smashing each other, yes.
Well, I think just job. Well, is it just jobs in period? In
I think it's jobs. A female can't get no job.
Or work from home.
You gotta any female gotta work from home. Or you gotta be like at like an all girls job.
Yes.
Cause what's crazy is
female gym.
Yes. What's crazy is my first job was an all-female job.
Got you.
And me.
And you.
Yeah. It was a Leeds. It was a shoe store. in the mall. It's called Leeds, and they sold nothing but women's shoes.
Yeah.
All the sales associates was females, and then there was me, the stock boy. You feel me? So it's just crazy. I don't know. You need a job where females could just work with no males. I don't know a job that all females could work with no males. A male gonna always keep the job going. What's an all female job?
Shit.
That's a good one.
The only thing I think of is
hairdressing.
Nope, but
No.
yeah, that's
No.
what I said in the chat. Salon, salon, yeah,
no,
but that's the same thing
no,
as barbershop. No,
no.
it do be dudes doing hair.
Yes, because I will go.
It don't be no niggas doing hair, only gay niggas.
No,
Yeah,
no,
okay,
no,
yeah.
no, no, they're not okay. No, they're not. They're not.
Name me a
Shout out, Sonny Keys, rest in peace, man.
he
Sonny.
R.I.P.
Yeah. That's
R.I.P. Sonny.
Yeah.
Name a live man that's doing hair.
Live one.
I'm waiting.
True.
I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait till I die.
There's probably two of them still left in JCPenney's.
Nope, not in JCPenney's. You ain't finna find a straight hairdresser that's doing leave outs and wigs.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard one right there.
Name one.
I gave one, but he's rest in peace.
Yeah, so right now, the only female straight job is hairdressing. Basically,
shit, my fault. The manicure petty shit, and all that. That's all.
And man, that's all in the same line. That's all in the same line.
Kind of, but it do be dudes in there too.
Yeah, can I tell a quick story?
Yeah.
That's what we're here for, brother.
I just got my nails and feet done today.
Yeah.
First time?
Hell no. I just got my nails and feet done today, right? So I go into the nail salon, right? And I'm like, they like, what are you here for? You know what I'm saying? Because it's some Asians. They're like, what are you here for?
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm like, feet. They're like, oh, feet. They like, hey, okay, feet. They point at a man. He the only one that ain't doing shit, sitting in a pedicure chair all the way at the end.
Yeah.
They point at him. They're like, he want feet. You feel me? And I'm looking, and it's a man, and he's
like,
walking.
Hell no?
No, I don't say that. And he's walking towards me, and I say, you know what? Hey, wait a second, bro. Go sit back in your seat. I'll be right back. You feel me? Because in my head, he's coming to do my feet.
For sure.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, hold on, bro. Go back and sit down. I'll be right back. I got to do something right around the corner. I'm coming right back. So I turn around and I touch the door. As soon as I touch the door, they're like, sir, wait. Sir, wait. I'm like, what do you mean, wait? They like, sit down, man. Female, do your nail. Female, do your feet. I'll do your feet. It's only one female in there. About 4 boys.
Damn.
What? Yeah. She looked at me. She like, I do your feet. Sit down, man. I do your feet. Female, do your feet. I'm like, oh, okay. Shit, my bad. I turn back and I'm like, oh, okay. Shit, I guess I don't got nothing to do. You feel me? And I sit down. And they're like, everybody in the salon started cracking up. Like, I'm not letting no nigga do my feet.
Nah, hell nah.
You feel me? So she do my feet and she go crazy. And that's just going to say that, yeah, it is niggas in there. It is men in there. You feel me? But I'm not letting no man do my feet. And if you the only lady in there, you might be the owner. As far as hair salons and nails go.
It's probably you and Lee's store. So yeah.
You feel me? But yeah, that's just a quick story that I had that happened to me today. The whole salon was cracking up. They like, what? They like, damn, ha 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 and shit. I'm like, yeah, maybe I don't got nothing to do. But when I see that nigga walking towards me,
yeah,
I'm like, oh, my bad, bro. Hold on. I'll be right back.
I got
something to do.
For sure.
You feel me? I'll come back when I'm done. They like, no, female, do your nails. I'm like, okay, do my nails. But that's just going to say that it's males doing nails and females. But do you think that one female in a salon full of nails is be cheating and shit, committing adultery
with the dude?
Yeah,
You know, work is crazy. You never know with work. That's one thing with work. You never know because you're around each other so much. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
shout out V does the bad cousin.
V does the bad cousin. Shout out.
And Aaliyah, happy birthday, baby girl.
The real Aaliyah?
No.
Oh, okay.
Damn, her nickname was Baby Girl too. I mean, her name was Baby Girl too, right? Her, they used to call Aaliyah Baby Girl too. That's crazy. All right, so I guess to sum it up.
Yeah, we don't trust them hoes.
Oh, come on, man. I mean, relationships is hard, period.
It's even harder with a CEO or a nurse. It's back on everything. Everything moves.
It's definitely hard. It's definitely hard, especially nowadays with so much, social media and stuff like that.
And if you are dating one of those people and they're working a lot of doubles, y'all need to go see a therapist for the marriage ASAP.
If they're working a lot of doubles, maybe they're just trying to get some paper.
If you're a nurse or a CEO and you're with a lot of doubles, I will say it again. You talk about a lot of they need money. Shit, nurse, $2,500 a week, man. Check, man.
So he said CEO. What you say?
I said,
what's worse?
You said CEO and a nurse.
No, because I'm gonna say I've been around with both fields. I'm gonna say nurse, and it's probably, in my opinion, because it's just it's just that easy.
That's true. It's not that easy with a CEO.
It's not that easy,
but it's that easy with a nurse for sure.
Yeah, I feel it.
I'm just saying, it just like when I was on the job and in prison, it was just both places is there. You know what I'm saying? It's there. Both.
It's hard as hell as a CEO.
But the CO part is
because you got the cameras watching, you got the niggas watching.
Then you got time waiting if you want to do something after you get out. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's like, you saying like, I'm fucking with you when I get out.
You know what I'm saying? But you can still get it
because but they gonna give you the perks and everything.
Yeah, that's
like you fucking.
That was mine. That was my situation.
Yeah, that was my situation.
You had a nurse. No, you had just a CO.
No, well,
my young nigga knocked the CO. Well, he didn't knock the CO. He knocked the R mark lady, and that gave me more hope. But I'm not going back to jail. But
that is not.
But if I ever had to see the inside of the wall, I might crack at the a CO. For real. Let me show you how that nigga came. Let me show you how that nigga came home.
Yeah, CO have a higher divorce rate. Yeah,
CO, police, all that got a higher police rate.
I said both
divorce rate. Why? Police. No, why police?
That's why I said police. I told you because police.
Yeah, I ain't worried about as much as the police as I'm worried about the CO.
Police.
She constantly around just hungry niggas.
Bruh.
It's crazy. Everybody got a fucking weird ass nickname. I can't think of my young nigga with a nickname. I think it's just money.
Okay, what was I about to do?
That nigga ain't peanut butter.
All right, so
on to the next subject.
On to the next. We can go back to the finals. So, what you thought about that game?
I called it.
You called it. So what is your series? What
it was 4-1, but today, as of today,
4-2.
Yeah, 4-2.
Okay,
and so I called this today.
For sure.
OKC with the points.
Oh, you did? Yeah. So you won.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I also lost too.
Oh, you bet both ways?
No, I bet first quarter and first half.
For OKC to be winning.
Yeah, 3 by 3 and then by 5.
It wasn't at all.
Yeah, they was losing both.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I pretty much just broke even.
Got you. That's better than nothing.
Before the game, I called that before I left Vegas. I put my money on the game before I even left Vegas.
Ah, got you.
Yeah.
All right. So, me and D-Lo was having a talk, and he was talking about driving in Sac, and he was saying Sac got bad traffic.
The worst drivers in all of America.
So,
as far as the Bay Area.
Okay, so let me ask you this. This is my next question. Which traffic is worse, Sac traffic or San Francisco traffic?
San Francisco traffic.
I say Sac because they do not know drive. Period.
Okay, as far as
inexperienced traffic drivers.
As far as
you gotta have some type of skill.
As far as experience,
traffic,
as far as experience, I feel that. But as far as time,
in the bay, you could just, you know what I'm saying.
That's time as far as time is gets to where
it's just way different. It's like sack drivers is like it just to me it's just like they're in a whole different world in their head and like it just makes zero sense to me.
So I'm coming 50-50 with that because I agree with that part.
And the whole city of Elk Grove cannot drive. The whole city of Elk Grove cannot
I agree
drive.
with that part also. But as far as time that it takes you to get somewhere,
it's worse for San Francisco.
No, that part,
Sure.
It does take arm and leg to get somewhere.
But I agree with everything you're saying. I second that.
I'm just saying the initial, just the driving.
I second that. Nobody else could drive, but my niggas from SAC, they like drivers. But the majority, like my nigga, his name Kenny, KP, he from SAC. He drives pretty well. You feel me? But a couple of my other niggas like Rick, he drives good. Dopa, he drives good. But that's just like 3 out of fucking 3 million.
That's real, bro.
Them niggas can't drive.
SAC
niggas can't drive.
It just can't.
They can do donuts and shit.
Yeah, they do all that shit.
I don't even know. I don't know. I can't just give
what
a SAC.
does got to say about that?
A SAC nigga can't yoke though. I ain't never seen a SAC nigga in a regular car just yoking so hard that the wheel come off the ground.
And I'm not even talking about anything like when most cars. Like what I'm really getting at is, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep it. I was telling Bobby O right here. I was sitting there and I was being specific about the vehicles and the people driving the vehicles. I'm talking about you Tesla drivers, you BMW drivers, especially you BMW and Mercedes-Benz SUV driving ass people. You think you own the road. Audi drivers. Yes. Old white women in Audis. Yes. You guys really piss me off. Anybody driving a Tesla, there's a thing called a blinker. Use it. You're making it right, put on the blinker. You're making it left, put on the blinker.
Hey, the car do everything for you, man.
No, it ain't that automatic because you
sometimes
flip it.
Sometimes you forget.
Well, go back, step it manual then. Stay manual. It's not working for you people. It's not working.
It's not working.
It's not working
for sure.
Evidently, it's not working.
I agree. I'm a agreeer.
Because that is just, I'm sorry, just people. I've been driving so much this week and it's been pissing me off. People driving. I'm sorry if you guys hearing this, but yeah, this is me letting to get some off my chest. I'm tired of you people driving like
get it off, brother. Get it off.
Like idiots, man. If it's a 40 zone, don't go 25.
Please.
I'd rather you get it off now than have road rage.
You know what I mean, road rage.
Niggas got road rage. Nigga, if anybody got road rage, niggas in trouble.
I've already had an incident on I-80, man, coming down with my daughter. Somebody blocking me off, a SAC driver on top of that. This came from SAC, and I'm following the same car all the way down, get to Vacaville. I'm trying to get over to go around the car. The car won't let me get over. So irritated because of the old ass Lexus, and yeah, all I saw was a girl's ponytail. Sorry, yeah, it was a sister. I was mad. That made me even more mad. That little ass ponytail she had on top of her head too.
Nah, for real though.
I'm being dead serious.
Okay, so the consensus is
get your license back.
SF traffic is
easier to deal with
because people know how to navigate the traffic.
It was, coming back after 20 years, and what we have right now.
We got it's all good.
That's twice. They know my bad. That's twice. Come on now.
It's easier to navigate the traffic
because SAC drivers
because they know how to drive.
They know where they're going.
In San Francisco
yeah, Bay Area drivers know where they're going, how to get there, just boom, boom, boom. There might be cars slowing down, like that, but if you have no idea where you're going, you're in the left-hand lane and you're trying to make a right. That's SAC driving right there. That literally happens all the time every time in Sacramento. Somebody's all the way in the left-hand lane trying to make a right. Just stuff like this. I'm sorry, retarded driving.
You've been having a lot of missions to SAC, obviously.
Evidently, and I had.
He's a SAC mission nigga.
And I'm tired of doing that drive, and I just get so irritated. It's for my child, but but I just get tired of that drive. And I'll do anything for my child. Yes, for any of my children. Yes, I'm gonna do anything. But it's just that I literally want to drive out. Just if I had like one of those big trucks, you know what I'm talking about, monster trucks. I'm running every one of you mother truckers over, man.
Oh, that's ain't know.
Think of Ludacris one behind you.
All right. I feel it. I ain't been to I just went to SAC last weekend. I'm finna go tomorrow too. My preferences is sometimes I'd rather go to SAC. Like if I'm airport wise, I'm picking Sacramento Airport over San Francisco all day.
Yeah, that
and Oakland. Huh?
Yeah, I'm definitely picking SAC. I've always flown in SAC. I haven't flown in. Well, I think I did. Well, didn't I? When I flew to Michigan years ago. You took me.
That was SF.
That was SF
for sure. I remember being on the bridge for sure.
Exactly. I remember. Yeah, exactly. I think that was probably the last time I flew to San Francisco. every time I fly now, SAC. But it's easier to SAC that getting in and out.
Yeah, SAC got a.
That part is different.
Damn, why'd I put live from the field 23? That's crazy. Yeah, that ain't number 23. It's number 24.
24.
Not 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We did say Kobe number.
Yeah. Because last one was Jordan. I remember my brother saying that.
I think from now on we should be able to have some snacks up here.
Send us some snacks. We need someone to sponsor us, man. We need some snacks.
Lil Debbie.
Man, Lil Debbie for real.
Hostess.
David Sunflower Seed.
Lil Debbie hostess, man. Come fuck with us.
Send it through.
Send that through, man.
Store 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California 94534.
Oh yeah, Lil Debbie hostess. Fuck with us.
Send the packages through.
For real.
We waiting.
Come on.
And while y'all do that,
and if any of you Mormons watching, let Chick-fil-A know we ready, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't care. This might make Nico P mad, but
like, comment, subscribe.
I've been drinking. I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't fuck with the Mormons, guys.
Okay,
what?
Whatever. That's
yeah. Hey, could I tell you why?
That's on you. Go ahead.
Can I tell you why?
Let the audience know.
Okay, so there's this show called American Greed.
Okay.
I think you talked about this. I think.
Have you heard it? Have you heard of the show?
I've heard of the show. I don't know.
So it's a guy that was on the show called American Greed that was selling the Mormons fake Bible pages.
Yeah, you talked about that. Maybe we talked about it on the Call It How I See It podcast.
So it's a guy. He was selling the Mormons fake Bible pages, and they were just hiding it. And the pages that he was selling them were pages that basically went against everything that they preach. So it'll be like, just theoretically saying, it'll be like, I'm a Mormon. I love apples. Right? And then you'll come sell the Mormons a page that out of the Bible that you found somewhere that says, I'm a Mormon. I hate Bibles. I hate apples. You feel me? So they'll hide the part that says, I hate apples, and just keep preaching Mormons love apples. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then he did it again. It's like the Mormons are like, I love giraffes. Theoretically speaking.
They come back and say,
and then he'll come back with a page out the Bible that says, we don't mess with giraffes. You feel me? And they'll hide it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They'll buy it off you, and then they'll hide it, and they won't tell the rest of the congregation. You know what I'm saying?
So that right there has you just not liking Mormons.
Yeah, because it's kind of fake. It's like you're hiding that even though everything end up being fake.
So you know what I'm saying? You know the Mormon religion is kind of a skeptical religion. Period.
But look, if I could, because you can't do that at a Christian church or Baptist or anything that deals with the Bible.
They're gonna immediately. It's given to me.
Yeah.
Someone showed me.
Is that because it's so vast?
No, the Mormon church.
Everybody's
messing. Yeah. Possibly.
In the Mormon church, you're learning still.
Yeah, possibly.
Everybody doesn't know.
That particular American Greed episode made me feel like everything over there is skeptical.
And where was that? Fake. Utah?
Yeah, Utah. Yeah. Not skeptical, not fake, just skeptical. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We got to watch these niggas.
It's been like that with the Mormon dog.
You feel me? Like, I don't know, bro. We got to watch these niggas.
Yeah.
It's been that way.
Because it's like,
ain't no telling what they on.
Yeah. What if a nigga really came with the shit? Like, there's no God for the Mormons, and then they just hide it.
Yeah, the Mormon.
For the Mormon community. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Yeah, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah.
But I love people.
I still love.
I love God. Me personally,
Chick-fil-A. I still love Chick-fil-A.
I believe in God. God is my what they say. God is my savior and all that.
Hallelujah.
But as far as Mormons go, yeah, skeptical.
It is what it is.
But I don't know. We don't want to get all the way deep down in the religion because that's what Goldie Gold told me.
We don't.
You don't talk about religion
in politics.
In politics.
Yeah,
it's touchy.
It's touchy.
So I love Mormons. Everything I said was a lie. I was jawsing.
He has a fake page for you, Mormons.
Yeah, I was jawsing. I love Mormons, and everything that I just said, scratch that.
Because we still want that Chick-fil-A sponsorship.
Yeah,
and but
we still hungry.
We're still hungry. The Chick-fil-A thing, but they be having like owner operators, and they don't be Mormons.
No,
I don't. That's not a requirement.
It's not, but
unless it's an underlying.
Is it a requirement to be nice?
The requirement is Sundays to be closed.
Because everybody at Chick-fil-A nice as hell.
That's definitely. Have you ever ran into a mean Chick-fil-A?
Never have.
Have you?
Nope.
Even the black girl.
Nah. Black girl, what that got to do with it?
So are you trying to say that black girls are naturally mean?
They try to stereotype my black women and say that, especially in the,
you got a black mom. Is she mean?
Hold on, I'm asking you. Bro, you know my mama, she will kill everybody over here if you say
my mom nice as hell.
My mama is lovely. Matter of fact, mama and dad,
my
mom and dad having a lovely vacation right now, cruise right now. I think they somewhere in Greece or what were they saying?
Santorini. Yeah.
And then they're headed Croatia. They're headed to Croatia.
Your parents, my peoples. Yeah. Love them to death.
I love my parents. My mom, Kim Campbell.
I'll be trying to tell this nigga to tell people Bobak got real niggas. But what was you saying? It's the truth. I'm sorry. Bobak in this because Bobak my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand it.
Let's tell a story about how you realize that you were cousin.
Oh, that's crazy. That's a crazy story.
What?
Because I don't think I realized that y'all was cousins till
hella later.
Yeah, way later.
Yeah, probably.
He was like, Devin's my cousin. I was like, hell nah, Booty Cam. That's his nickname. I was like, Booty Cam's your cousin? He was like, hell yeah. So it was years later because we met in 90.
I was still in the military when y'all.
So I graduated in 98. So I'm 99, so it's 99, 99, 98, 98, 97. 97, 96, 96, 95. We met in 95.
As you can see, we old.
My bad. I'm sorry. We met in 95.
Yeah, we old. Right.
And we didn't probably understand that. I knew you was his cousin in 2000. That's only 5 years, though. It just seems like so long ago. Yeah.
For sure.
About 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking Booty Cam's your cousin?
And nigga pull up my grandma's like, this nigga Devin here?
Because, I don't know, that's just a story for a different podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just saying, because I was so small and it gave me the freshman gets thrown in the dumpster vibe.
Yeah. For sure.
That's for sure. I was like, oh my gosh, things gonna throw me in the trash. Yeah.
But as far as Chick-fil-A mean employees, I don't think I ever met one.
Well, let's get back to how they start stereotype the black women, And
where at Chick-fil-A?
He's just saying period.
I was saying. Now look, I can name about 3 or 4 black girls at about 4 different locations at Waffle Houses that have attitudes.
Waffle House?
I'm just saying. But Chick-fil-A, that's what I'm giving. I'm giving the difference right there.
I can name 3 black chicks from Foot Locker.
Okay,
that's not the question, nigga. It's Chick-fil-A.
That's what I'm saying, Chick-fil-A. But everybody is happy there.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A? Everybody is happy
for sure. So, have you seen anybody mad at Chick-fil-A?
Never. I see people mad because they
their food taking
their food like the line was how long.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't think
but most Chick-fil-A's now got double lines.
Yeah, exactly, and kind of go smoothly. I like going.
They're killing In-N-Out.
Yeah, that's what In-N-Out.
In-N-Out got the single lines. But you don't really see any black people in there.
In the line?
In the store working.
No, I've seen a couple.
You do? I said you don't really.
You know, really, no, because every time I go there, I went to one back of it. There's a little young black boy was working there.
Shit, I went to one in Fairfield. There's 2 black chicks working there. But I'm telling you, don't see a lot.
They don't see a lot in BA. They got
true.
It is what it is. They hiring, but
they don't be mad there either.
They not.
Yeah, because they only hire the nice black girls.
Well, I'm not speaking so much to race, but I'm just saying employees.
Me either. I apologize, Fairfield. I love you.
No, I'm just saying the employees be nice.
Yeah,
I'm still breaking it down. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
They must have a special course they go to.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, never mind. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, in and out, they don't be tripping. Now, if we change that to like Popeyes, now that's a different story.
Yeah, but it's crazy. Like Popeye, like Chick-fil-A is good. I really, really like their food. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my boy said something about Chick-fil-A.
In-N-Out is good.
My boy said something about he's like, check the ingredients. He's like,
in what?
In Chick-fil-A. And I'm
Chick-fil-A?
like,
nigga, it's eggs and pickles.
No, inside the chicken, there's a
inside the chicken. So you think they come in McDonald's?
Looking back and looking where there was more. Put it this way,
hold on. Go ahead. If you talk about, we froze. Go ahead.
You know,
it ain't blue. I don't know what happened.
This shit right here. This usually stay on.
It do.
What else?
But it's still going. Did the blue come back on? Yeah, it's back on.
It did. Are we here? Oh, we here for sure. But like we were saying, Chick-fil-A.
Look up the ingredients.
Look up the ingredients
for the chicken.
For the actual chicken. Not what they put it in.
That's not what they put in the actual chicken. Look up the ingredients.
Because that's what they say Chick-fil-A tastes so good because they put their shit in eggs and pickles, pickle juice.
They put what? Chicken?
Yeah.
Eggs and pickle juice?
Yeah.
What?
That's why they say Chick-fil-A taste goes so good because they put they marinate their chicken in eggs and pickle juice.
Interesting.
Very. Look it up. Let's look it up.
I know. That's a good one.
Chick-fil-A chicken ingredients. I say eggs and pickle juice.
That's the marinade. I'm talking about what's the actual chicken made of, nigga. That's what I'm getting at. Like how KFC changed their name back in the day. It was their Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then all of a sudden they became KFC because they wasn't using all the way chicken.
Popular rumor and a common ingredient in copycat recipe. Chick-fil-A does not officially confirm the use of pickle juice in their chicken marinade. Interesting.
So they don't. So what's the chicken made?
No, it's just not. They don't confirm it. What do they? They don't confirm none of their chicken because otherwise, man, you could open up a Chick-fil-A. So they're not confirming none of their ingredients. But it said it's a popular rumor and common ingredient. Popular rumor and common ingredient in copycat recipes.
Pickle juice. So it kind of makes it kind of soury.
It don't.
You don't.
It make the chicken sour? I feel like it
because I didn't know that people dip their eggs in fucking dip their chicken in eggs.
Yeah,
well, that's flour.
The batter
in eggs?
Yes.
No.
You don't fry your chicken with eggs.
Like how do you fry your
chicken?
No.
You don't fry chicken with
eggs. No, it's flour and seasoning. So you saying you got a wet seasoning?
Yeah.
No.
So
I don't personally.
You have a dry, so you have a thin layer. So you have a thin layer.
No, it's nice and crispy.
So it's a thin layer. It's a thin layer
of skin. No, it's nice and crispy.
So I'm saying, so you see it with the egg like that, like Popeyes had a bunch of batter like that.
That's egg.
That's egg.
Yeah, so your chicken don't come out. I don't.
My chicken like that don't come at like that. First of all, my baby mama, she don't put
eggs in it. Egg in the
she don't dip it. She don't dip it. She just put in the flour in the bag and shake it up and then fry it.
Yeah. So I don't know nothing like having nobody else cook no chicken for me.
That's old school style. That's big mama.
Your mama never cooked chicken for you?
She don't use that either.
She don't use egg.
Yeah, but that was like, my mom is older, so she switched to baked chicken a long time ago.
I feel you.
So she ain't fried no chicken in a long ass time.
I feel you.
But the last person I ever seen fried chicken don't dip it in egg first.
It's like when you get
It really kind of look.
Because then you can make a mix of wet batter with the egg too. The egg, it's you already have the batter. That's why I used to do it at London Fish and Chips back in the day. So you dip the whole thing, you dip your whole chicken in there and into
the flour.
No, not the flour. It'd be a whole batter.
Nah,
so
it's flour. It's flour with all the seasonings and everything.
Yeah, I'm saying that you can make a batter. You can make a batter like that.
She definitely use egg to fry chicken.
Yeah, you can make a batter which you just dip your egg. I mean,
that's like some new shit though.
Dip your chicken in the egg. I mean, dip your chicken in the batter. My fault. Dip your chicken in the batter, and then just go.
Because I'm a little bit older.
London Fish and Chips chicken is different.
I'm saying that's like that's what made their chicken.
Yeah, in the batter. Yeah, the batter. But that's
a lot of people do that.
That's different.
London Fish and Chips is tempura. It's a tempura batter.
Similar.
Very similar.
Very similar.
Because that's one of my favorite places.
Yeah. But it's like fish and chips. Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite places. So it's more like a tempura batter. So I understand.
For sure. That's not like fried chicken. That's
not fried. Yeah, for
fried
sure.
Chicken.
That's not it.
But she did say eggs, drenched in seasoned flour mixture first, then dip it in eggs, then dip in flour again.
Yeah.
Drenching seasoned flour mixture first, then dip in eggs. Then dip in flour again.
I feel like the eggs is what makes it stick, right?
So now I'm confused because that kind of makes sense. My mom would back in the days, like my mom would dip it in the flour, and then it would be wet or something, and then she'll dip it back in there. Yeah. So maybe it was eggs.
More likely it was, dog.
You feel me?
I don't even like eggs, but I mean,
hate eggs.
You don't like eggs either,
nigga?
Oh wow.
Wow. What else do I like? What? This nigga he's surprised.
Man.
You don't like nothing. Stuff. I know you don't like nothing.
I don't like people.
I don't like people.
I love eggs. Shout out California milk. The cheese industry.
I don't even like people, nigga.
Steak and chicken.
I love niggas.
I don't like niggas.
That's crazy. I love niggas. I always say that, like it's two things with me. Like the things that I like, it's either like I'm the only white person in there, I'm the only black person in there, everybody else is white. I love that. And then I love just 1,000 niggas together. Does that make sense? It's no medium for me. Like I love being the only black person with hella white people, or not even white people, just the only black person in there in the building.
No, I always get uncomfortable because they always have something to ask me or something.
A nigga or a white person?
Somebody other than black nigga. It comes up and says something.
Like, yo,
so do you know so and so?
Or or they ask you like a nigga secret?
Do you like what kind of your favorite rap? Or
they want to know a nigga secret.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, I come back and I always say, for me, because at that usually those times I was always drunk. You know.
Oh yeah.
So
you don't even remember.
So I would always say some wild shit, and I don't remember. I don't remember. I would always say some wild shit, and then from that point on, that's when the uncomfortableness would come around, would be there. Oh, it's that time, huh?
2.
Oh, gee.
It's that time 2.
Oh no!
Get up out of here.
No, close the door.
I'll close the door.
Oh yeah, I wanted.
10 o'clock.
I told Bobak. I said earlier. I said, you know what? I said you the Shaquille O'Neal of our podcast.
Bobak?
No, you are.
Why?
You the big flavor right there, right?
So I'm so tall.
Not just that, you Shaq alike, nigga.
I'm Shaq.
You Shaq alike.
Okay. You Charlemagne.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get out of here with that one.
If I'm Shaq, you Charlemagne. If I'm Shaq, you DJ Envy.
I'm more like Charles Barkley.
And who is he then? Fucking
Kenny Smith.
No, he's
Kenny Smith.
white cuz.
No, he's not. He's nowhere.
Yeah, he Ernie Johnson.
No, that's Bijan.
No, this Ernie Johnson cuz.
No, he Kenny stay neutral, but be knowing hip to all the shit. You know what I'm saying? All the music.
As far as his podcast and stuff go, he like Ernie Johnson. He like keep us level headed. That's what he's here for. Kenny Johnson be off the Richter. We be off the Richter. He Ernie Johnson to be like, oh no, bring it back over here. Shaq, how do you feel about the Knicks? That's this nigga.
I just want to say,
yeah,
they suck.
This nigga Ernie Johnson for sure.
Jalen Brunson be playing good.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson.
He's been playing. He put 40 points.
Yeah, this nigga Ernie Johnson.
He Charles Barkley. What?
EJ. He's EJ.
Charles Barkley.
He's EJ.
I try to do his voice.
He's EJ. Are you EJ?
Am I EJ? Yeah.
He's EJ.
You can't
show
see
that.
Oh, so
I mean,
you can now. It's like after 6 minutes you can smoke. You can
oh
smoke.
yeah.
But no, not in Fairfield. I love you. You can't do anything.
Can't do anything.
Uh-uh.
You
can't be yourself here.
Can't have everything smell like marijuana.
Huh?
Can have all the products smell like marijuana.
You can't be yourself here, bro.
Come
Oh,
on,
yeah.
man.
I'm talking shit.
Come on, man.
I'm for sure joking. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. This is my little nigga. Like I be saying, I mean my bad. I take that back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all
It's
good.
my little homeboy.
It's all good.
I can do what I want. I don't know about nobody else.
That's my little cousin. Now,
Yeah,
you already know I come
yeah.
through ripping and running like a motherfucking tornado.
No,
you already know.
you don't got to tell me.
He just happy I'm not drunk.
I mean, we just happy you not drunk.
For sure.
I love you right now. Like I love you. Like I love you. I hate to say it, so don't drink either. But I like you drunk. I love you drunk too. But you be off the Richter. Only reason is I got a love and a hate relationship with you being drunk. I love you drunk when I'm sober. Does that make sense? But I hate you drunk when I'm drunk.
I'm fucking up your drunk, huh?
Yes. Does that make sense? Like I love you drunk when I'm sober.
That's
what
what
don't drink.
Yeah, that's what Bobby said the same
But
thing.
I fucking hate you drunk when I'm
He
drunk.
always used to feel like he was babysitting me, so he couldn't get drunk and enjoy himself. That's what he always used to say.
No, for sure. Because Ballback got a different type of love.
You know, that's my cousin, man. We done been,
Yeah,
we done been in the mud together, man.
Yeah, he got a different type of love. He ain't finna let you just crash out or
You already know.
go out or nothing on his watch.
For sure.
Fuck. But yeah. But this is Nico P. You know what I'm saying? I'm Choose Up Cheese. It's my nigga D. What's your name? I was gonna say D-Lo, but this ain't go by so many freaking names.
That's why I got it. He's gonna break down the AKA.
AKA. We don't gotta do all that. It's just so you say your name. And it's my nigga. And you throw it this way. It's my nigga.
D-Lo.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah. I love that. I love that for us.
Hey, when I wanted to shout out Too Cute.
Too cute. Let's go. Cammy, too cute. Ariel, too cute.
Okay.
Big Lana, too cute.
Okay.
And it's the girl whose birthday it was. I just can't get her name. Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to the Too Cute crew, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, they're gonna tell you, know what I'm saying? Mad cause your man one or two cute shit. Yeah. Shout out to them, bro.
Yeah.
We fucking with y'all. The podcast is fucking with the Too Cute crew.
For sure. For sure.
Fresh out of Vanden High School, man. You know what I'm saying? All cheerleaders, all going to colleges in this next step.
Nice.
So that's in next step in life. So that's great.
Nice.
That's great.
So they ain't rapping much longer. They done. They gonna all be gone.
That's what they trying to say right now. But me and you, we trying to bring them back. Like you could rap and go to school.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the key would be to get some songs recorded first.
They need to get some but we ain't got that long.
I know. What,
they
all about to leave?
Yeah, and they cheerleaders and shit.
Send them with some recording equipment so they can record on, you know what I'm saying, when they're out in school.
Well, where did they record that song, I wonder?
At a studio on a birthday. They
booked some studios on
the one
birthday?
not the
that's a fresh song.
Fresh song.
Oh, like
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's a fresh song, cuz.
It ain't been sitting around. Got you.
Yeah, man. We got some live footage from the girls. The gals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So this is right after they had recorded?
Now this is Cameron's graduation. Yeah. It's just the last part, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, that's it. But yeah.
Yeah, shout
out
out
to the Cute Crew crew.
I played it for
Two Cute Crew.
I played for wife. She's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah,
I wasn't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Coming from a rapper's point of view,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They did pretty good for their first thing. It's crazy because I never seen nothing like that. Like one of them wanted to have their birthday party at a studio.
Yeah.
And that's how the song was.
And which one was that?
I can't think.
That's
of her
the
name.
one. That's the one that won the rap.
Yeah, I can't think of her name, but I gotta listen to it again.
Got you.
Yeah, it's not like Cameron or the other girl.
Got you.
Yeah.
They kind of just went along for the ride.
They kind of went along for the ride. For sure.
It's definitely good to see young talent coming out here and people still trying to rap and stuff like that, man. And we still dealing with comments from our list. But one thing you gotta remember.
Wrong person.
But one thing everybody gotta remember, man, it's just a few opinions, man. But I appreciate everybody chiming in and commenting, stuff like that.
All the phone calls we've received.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you guys. We took everything into consideration. It's just a list. It's
just a topic of conversation.
That's all it is. And
someone else can make a list. Everybody can make a list, man. So it's all perspective. So, but we definitely appreciate all the shares and comments, likes, comments, views.
Could we go over how each one of us feel about the response that we're getting about our list?
Oh,
or you don't even want to do that?
No, that's fine.
Just no names.
Huh?
No names.
Yeah, no names. Yeah, I mean,
just period. You're giving your response on how you feel about the response to your list.
To my personal list.
Yeah, exactly.
Got you. Well, I think one thing is it wasn't like people were singling out lists. I didn't see anybody singling out lists like so and so's list wasn't right. I didn't see that.
Per se. You didn't look. It's like your list didn't say this, and your list didn't say that.
Didn't have so and so,
and
then didn't try to say that we need a certain person need to be a certain number on our list. Hey, it's our opinion.
Yeah.
It's our opinion and our opinion only. You have your own opinion about how you feel. That's for everybody, who had a comment or anything about it. You have your own opinion about. We're not knocking you for whatever your opinion is. It's just our opinion about how we feel about the rappers out here. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just a topic to talk about. Yes, it's been talked about a lot. In my response with that is a bit too much because people are getting too personal, and it's not about being personal.
I'm glad I've been drinking.
It's just an opinion.
To give my opinion,
and that's why I've been going first because I already know, because I've been looking at certain comments from today, and I wasn't liking it. I was going to comment myself. I had to call my cousin, so I didn't comment because I felt like if you're going to bring negativity when we're trying to be positive about the situation, all this, we giving everybody shout outs. And I know people felt like we didn't give their name out, whatever. That's what we said. Hey, if we forgot your name, hey,
rap harder.
Let us know. Or
rap harder.
Rap harder. Yeah, it's that easy. And I didn't want to say it like that. I'm trying to soften your cushion right now on this fall.
Yeah.
I'm just saying hey.
Or just have tough skin because
tough skin, that's all. Opinion. But a certain individual had me boiling today. Actually, a couple of them did, and I was gonna say something. I was like, you know what? I was leave a comment like, you know what? I'm having a drink, and whoever said something, I'm gonna go find you my damn self.
Oh shit! You don't gotta do that.
But I didn't.
No, it's not that serious.
That's how I was getting at. Because the person said some funny style, and I was like, okay, I'll say something to your face. I'll say it to your face. I will find you and I'll say it to your face.
Yeah,
and wait for you to say for your response.
Yeah. Well,
so I hope this person is watching right now.
It's not that. No, we don't. We know everybody knows he's watching. It's not that serious, man. It's all love.
Like I said, giving love, but
cut his mic off.
Don't give me, like I said, man. I told you about these damn drivers. I'm treating them like one of them non-existent drivers I don't like.
Nico P.
Yeah, I think it served its purpose. Definitely got people talking, and I mean, if ain't nobody else gonna do it, that's one of the things. At least we were creative enough and crafty enough to come up with a list and make a spark. And it's like it's just opinion based. I don't think anybody. You got to have tough skin. As a rapper, you should have tough skin in general.
Got to.
As an artist or creator, you got to have tough skin because everybody ain't gonna like what you do. Period. And
that goes with anything in life.
With anything, right?
Yeah.
Especially art and creating stuff. So I wouldn't feel no type of way. People chiming in for their people and stuff like that. I feel it, but ultimately the list don't pay no bills, right? The list ain't making nobody no money.
It's hurting niggas' feelings.
You shouldn't have no feelings. You gotta have tough skin.
We doing this pod. We doing this pod for free.
Skin, man.
You know what I'm saying? We're not getting paid for this pod. We doing this pod for free. And you over here jumping on our opinion like that.
Yeah.
I guess our opinion means a lot to you.
I didn't take it as that way.
I feel.
I didn't take any. I didn't think there was any hostility.
Nah,
I think people were just chiming in.
I haven't seen no hostility.
Yeah, I think people were just chiming in.
Like I should be this or this person should be here. Hasn't been no hostility.
Yeah.
I just didn't like a person how they was trolling. I didn't like it. And I explained it to myself. I didn't get to talk to you earlier, but I told Bob I gave him
Bravo Quinn. That's a bar.
And I was like,
I thought the only thing we out here was just the mall, but we got the movie theater too, which is connected to the mall. Bar.
We also got the answer. In Cedar's Corner, and Tap Room, and Dings, and the Sportsman, and
Mama
what do we got for kids? Mama Dios. We got Mama Dios. Don't nobody. We always gonna have something nobody else got. We got not Mama Dios. Nobody else got that.
Right.
Yeah. High class Mexican restaurant. Nobody else got that. Everybody else got freaking street tacos.
Which are delicious.
Tell Mama Dios, I gotta get up there. I ain't been up there yet. But
shout out Mama Dios, man.
This is the second podcast in a row they getting shout out. They definitely doing their thing.
Yeah, shout out Mama Dios.
That is a photo opportunity for everybody in Fairfield. Everybody who I've seen at least 10 people post day up there.
Or 20. I'm coming 20.
20 people. There we go.
And me, I want to go.
I think tomorrow I might be there.
It's
I want to go. I might go there for Father's Day.
That's a good one. But I saw someone talk about they waited how long, so it was good to make a reservation.
No, for sure. But the reservations be booked up until 12 at night.
It's La Cabana is trash though. Let's be honest.
Nah, La Cabana is good. I like La Cabana.
La Cabana is still good.
The street taco gang. Street taco gang.
You know what? I was just thinking this before we started getting into this though. We need to make a list of the restaurants too.
Oh yeah,
Fairfield restaurant.
That's next. That's next. I like that. I like that.
To go like all Mexican food.
I like that. Nah, period.
Just period. All food. Period.
We're gonna come top 5 Fairfield restaurants.
Okay.
Obviously, Mama Dios #1.
Already. You tasted the food.
Sometimes it's not about the food; it's about the vibe.
True.
All right, is it my turn for the list?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Did you respond to that person earlier?
No, he didn't respond to
Watch the episode.
Look, I got 2 words, and I said it during Devin's turn. As far as my list go, if you don't like my list,
rap harder.
Rap harder. Drop some more doper shit.
Drop some bars, man.
Drop some bars. If you don't like my list, rap harder, nigga. For real.
I mean, you definitely can't say you should be on the list if you ain't working. That's one thing for sure.
Because I'm looking. If you popping, you should be on the radar. If you ain't on the radar, you should be popping.
And the list is about rappers. It's not about
you got to take. I also want to say that you got to take like anybody that you know is connected to me. You got to take them out of my top 10 radius because I made sure I didn't really put nobody I fuck with in the top 10.
Yeah, yours wasn't biased. Mine was biased for sure.
My shit, I tried to make my shit non-biased. I might have threw 1 or I threw 2 biases in there, but other than that, my shit wasn't biased. Rap harder. If you didn't make my list,
the magic is in the work, man.
The magic is in the work.
The
magic is in the work. You can't fake the work.
You can't cheat the work.
And like I said, once again, it's about the best rappers. It's not about street credentials at all.
Yeah, that wasn't part of the.
That's not part of the itinerary. What's going on?
That wasn't criteria. Part of the criteria.
Yeah, I don't care. We don't care. We don't care about nothing you did in the streets.
That wasn't part of the criteria.
If you rapped hard and then there's like even like I don't know. I like I said, I'm happy with my list, nigga.
We support all Fairfield rappers.
And I support all Fairfield rappers.
Yeah.
No matter the side, no matter the color, no matter the creed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we support them.
We here for your
That don't mean
support.
that don't mean we.
So,
yeah.
If you got a problem with my support, come see me.
It's Friday, June the 19th. It's the same thing. It's Friday, June the 19th. If you got a problem, June the 13th. If you got a problem with where you at on the list today, check back in 6 months, and hopefully from today to 6 months from today, you've proved to the panel that
you deserve to
be on somebody's top 10.
Not ours, just somebody's.
Straight up. Straight up. Straight like that, Nikki.
Straight like that.
Yeah, man.
That's on the set.
So next Friday we come in top 10 Fairfield restaurants.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
No, you ain't even gonna be here next Friday.
So I can send mine in.
You should list in.
I'll send my list in.
You can.
Nah, should I? Nah, that's too many bags. I'm like, I could take my podcast equipment and
No. You
tap
go.
in.
No, go enjoy yourself.
You know
We could do it when you come back.
My cousin Shank would.
He own it, huh?
He own it. He on top of it. He on top of it like a burger bun.
I'm gonna be gone too, but not. Nah, probably the 27th. We gonna knock that one out.
We gonna yeah 27th. I'll be here.
Yeah, we're gonna knock that out on.
It's just the 20th. Yeah, we're gonna knock that one out on the 27th.
Yep.
As far as next week, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be here. I'm gonna be in Cancun, you know what I'm saying?
With his toes in the sand.
With my toes in the sand, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even gonna say all that.
Yeah. It's all good. Live from the field, number 24. Choose Up Cheese.
Choose Up Chisel.
Nico D-Lo.
Nico.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yee.
We appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Like, comment, subscribe, gang.
Thank you very much.
We'll be here on Tuesday.
See you at noon on Tuesday, dog.
All right.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45-minute to sack a Frisco. True player, never go out like the get low. Knees still working, shoulder still working. Feet working, feet working. I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax, deeds. Got the keys, open up the doors. Home team, this ours. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet, nigga. Hey. I don't think they heard me. I said I got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stove.